to everyone from India and
This meeting is being
good morning to one and all from United States and other part of the world. I'm 𝗵𝗺𝗠𝗵𝗵, President of IFBIC, and today we got a golden opportunity to host one of the Master of Boxer of the world, very well, a celebrity from two countries, Vietnam as well in USA, now Cambodia, now in India. So we have a very, respectful person with us. So Molly will be the right person to introduce him. But before that, let me introduce IFBIC to you, sir. IFBIC is a business chamber and we are dedicated to create the industry all over the world. Our mission is only to create the industry, and we feel that if we can create the employment, we are doing the biggest charity to the world, because everyone is fighting for the food, everyone is fighting for the house, everyone is fighting for the clothes. So employment is something that can give them all these three needs of their life. So our mission is to create the industry. Our mission is to give equal opportunity to everyone. If you are from United States, come in India. If you are in India, go to Cambodia, go to China, go to all part of the world. Spread the humanity, create the industry, create the employment. That's all. So Molly, I would request you to introduce sir, and after that, sir will we will know his very inspiring journey. He has written a book also, so we will discuss on that book also. And sir will be the best person to describe his journey to us. We are youth, so we will get chance to learn from him. And after sir is over, if you have any questions, you can ask your question, and sir will be the mentor of IFBIC from today. And this is our this is our blessing that sir will be with us. So Molly, it's all stage is all yours now.
I think what we'd like to do is if you can have each members to introduce themselves. So starts from Amrish. So let's each one introduce ourselves for a minute so that Kenya can understand who we are and what we do in India, as well as here.
So I have already introduced to myself, so we should start with Alok.
Okay, Look, please.
Good evening, sir, and very warm welcome. So my name is 𝗏𝗺 Sharma. I am the Vice President of IFBIC. Over to you, Molly, please.
Vijay Goal, sir, if you can please.
Okay, thank you. Welcome everyone. Hello friends, I am Sanjay Agarwal, a corporate trainer, growth accelerator coach, TEDx speaker and an author, and I am patron of IFBIC. Friends, I believe that not playing at your full potential is a crime against yourself, hurting your profitability. I also believe that you all have more potential than you have unlocked so far. So what I do, I help people and entrepreneurs and organizations to unlock their true potential by working on their goals, time utilization patterns, communications, and belief system through my worldwide popular model, 𝗏𝗏 and LP framework. And it is an ultimate growth model, right? So recently I turned around 𝗵𝗺, one of the top 5 plywood manufacturers of the country, who were in loss for last 3-4 years. And I worked on their limiting beliefs and anchored their teams with organizational goals so that they best utilize their team and establish communication inter-level and intra-level. So can you believe it? Today they have more orders than they could supply. So friends, if any company or entrepreneur wants to accelerate their growth rate, they can be connected with me, and so that I may help them to achieve their 5 years goals in 3 years. That's it about me. Thank you, friends. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Ashwini Srivastava ji, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashwini Srivastava and I am running a IT services company here in Lucknow, and and that's it.
Aditi ji, please introduce yourself.
Evening everyone, I am Aditya and I am chartered accountant by profession, having 20 years of post-qualification experience. For 17 years, I was into job with KPMG and Grant Thornton. Started my own practice. I help out people in setting their business processes, statutory audits, and income tax filings in India. Thank you. Based out in Delhi, India.
Great. Albert ji, please introduce yourself.
Thank you. Yeah, hi, I'm Albert. I'm a health coach from Kerala. Basically, I help people with lifestyle-related issues, how to manage it, and in certain conditions to reverse to diet and exercise. Right now, I am being involved with a project associated with millet. This is the International Millet Year. So we in Kerala tried to revive the ancient year-old grains back to our culture. So we are part of this Millet Mission Kerala. So this is a recent project. Thank you.
Sudhir Rawalji, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. This is Sudhir Rawal from Surat, Gujarat. I have 2 decades experience working with various MNCs of India and abroad. I work with MNCs of India like Adani Group, GMR Group, Hiran Adani Group, in particularly infrastructure sector. Since last few years, maybe about 4.5 years, I have started my own consulting into the project finance, trade finance. This is my core area of work as of now. Along with that, I am also into the real estate transactions, maybe multi-story buildings, maybe IT offices, entire building, 5-star hotels, such kind of real estate transactions. I am also into that. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to introduce me. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. 𝗵𝗺𝗺 sir, please introduce yourself.
Hello, good evening, everyone. We are, as you see, my name is 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗏. I'm based in Gurgaon in India, and we are into the field of international logistics, customs, and supply chain. And it's 4.5 years of my journey as an entrepreneur, and I have been working in this industry for about 24 years. But my experience is what this 4.5 years have taught me, I could not learn in 24 years. So as an entrepreneur, there was so much of learning. And thanks, and we look forward for many good, fruitful interactions with each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So Umesh ji, please introduce yourself.
अमरीश मैं दोबारा करूं मैं ड्राइव कर रहा था अभी सर थोड़ा सा
Okay. So Jackie has also joined us now. So good morning, Jackie. Please introduce yourself. You entered at the perfect timing.
Oh, good morning, everyone. I am 𝗏𝗵𝗺𝗏 𝗠𝗵𝗵. I am a business purpose loan broker in the United States. I work with foreign nationals to help them obtain loans for purchasing investment properties in the United States. I am independent, but I have a large number of lenders who are accessible to me that I work with, affiliated with. And so if anyone is interested, I'll be able to help you take care of that. I'm also have become a friend of Molly, and I visited India back in September. So I've become a friend of Alok and Sanjay and Amrish. That's
Thank
all for
you.
me. You're welcome.
So now, Molly, please introduce yourself and introduce sir as well. And after that, we can take the conversation ahead.
So just a little bit, last year in September, we had a Buddhist tourism trade mission that Amrish and the group IFBIC and I put together, and we had about maybe 24 candidates from all over the world. So it was a heartwarming trip, and it was very memorable. And through that, that's when we have this team now put together and hope to create more opportunity for everybody. So with that in mind, I would like to thank you all for this opportunity for me to introduce my very good friend and brother. I've known Kenya for many years now, and from the start of meeting him and first wanting to put his book together and had to raise some funds and to do that. And the book has finally published a couple of months ago. And so like many other Cambodian, Kenya, he fled his hometown and my hometown of Cambodia because of the Khmer Rouge genocide. And he went to Thailand. And when he got to Thailand, he had to learn, the hard way. And when he was very young, he had to learn and trained at a very young age to become a Muay Thai boxer. And he did so well that he became a sensation in Thailand. So with that in mind, him perfecting his craft, now he took that and brought that to the US. And he is now in the Bay Area of San Francisco, Silicon Valley. And he has his own arena. He's a master trainer at the moment, and he's trained thousands of students so far. And many of them became very well-known champions in Muay Thai, in Jiu-Jitsu, in Taekwondo, and boxing. And that's his favorite, is boxing. So we're talking about cage boxing and things like that, freestyle. So he perfected two forms together to make something very, very special, which is Cambodia, it's called 𝗞𝗺𝗆, which is boxing, and then the other one is Muay Thai. So he sort of married together and made that a success, and that's why he is a sensation because of that. So with that in mind, I would like to introduce Kanya and have him introduce himself and tell you a little bit about where he came from, and then we can all have a conversation with questions.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, Molly. And I'm so proud of my sisters. She's amazing, smart, and dedications. It's real loyalty that since the first day that I talked to her and met her. And make a long story short, I gonna appreciate everyone here today with me, and I'm trying my best to bring everything, the bike experience, where I'm coming from, and why I'm here today. I know it's a long journey for me, and I'm sure most of India's, in India, a lot of India people know already that Cambodian is kind of part of India and the background. So let me introduce myself. My name is 𝗫𝗄𝗆, K-E-N-Y-A, last name Praj. I'm sure that a lot of Praj in India's name as well, and many Praj, but some of them spell different but pronounce the same. So I don't know why my parents put me that name. Kenya is like in Africa. At the same time, it's like a woman's. Everyone thought I'm a woman's, and Praj is kind of part of India. So I'm authors of the Black Stone Hands. I just published my book called Black Stone Hands with the S. The reason I did that, try to publish it, is because it's so many things in my life. And first of all, I just want to thank the man up there. Gave me the life, gave me so many life that I am today, and have a chance to speak out for everyone here. Believe it or not, this is the first big group that I'm gonna describe my biography a little bit, let everyone know. That's why I'm here. Again, in Cambodia back in 1960s, where I born in Cambodian, but they call it 𝗵𝗺. I'm not sure if everyone be aware of what that city, like a Phnom Penh. So it's just like a third, used to be a second largest city that now become a third 𝗵𝗺 in my hometown in 𝗵𝗺. So long story short, when you're young back in the day, in Asia, it's not the country, whole country is not developed yet. You think about 1960 to somebody 270 to 80. You know, those it's not. We don't have the technology yet. We don't have anything. We all know. Everyone know that we still use a candle. We don't have electricity. So luckily, I experienced a little bit because I'm in the city, kind of between cities and suburb. So I'm gonna make it short. I know if you want me to speak, I gotta take all day, but I gotta cut, and then make it through that. So my family is re-educated. We all, as a parents, they want to see me success in school, first of all. And in Asia, we all know if you went to school, normally you come back, you have no time to play. You just study all day, all night throughout the year. So through that hard work, I graduate when I'm 13. Graduate high school. In Cambodia, they don't have a high school. They have they call it different. So they have a class that you finish all the class, and then but 13 is close to 14 years old. I finished high school, which says high school. So young. So they don't have a college ready for a young kid like me, myself. But two of my sisters already graduated and they're in college, so next door to my school. But they accept the pre-college for me. So that's why I joined the pre-college. In my country, in Cambodia back then, I think everyone almost the same, French, under French colony. So we learn French first. We don't learn anything out. So French is the number one language that when you in college, you need to pick up the, different language. So after that, English or something else. So French is the second language. So I learned a little bit, but I'm so behind because of I'm too young. I'm still want to play. And then, so I end up, because I don't have credit anyway in college. So I end up drop class without my parents. It's a long story short, okay? And I drop class and I'll go to swimming, go to, watch movie all day without time to tell my parents what's going on, which means I cut class, say it this way. So I cut class for 6 months. 6 months without attending the school. After the dean, the school sent a letter, said, hey, your kid is never been in the class. That's a problem come up. During the 6 months, of course, I developed something outside the school, which is kickboxing. I'm interested with the kickboxing because I saw the movie Kung Fu, Bruce Lee's and jump here and jump there. So I love that. So I sneak out to compete in the stadium for opening. When I was a kid, they call it opening to fight for free. So I addicted to it, but too bad my parents found out, and then they said, you know what, if not, they're not moving to me to different state or something like that, I will become a bad boy, because I start to see that I start to got hurt a lot of kids that want to challenge me. I become like that, and thanks enough, my parents, found out. So long story short, again, they sent me to my uncle in 𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗏. There's another called 𝗵𝗺 I hope everyone knew that. It's a famous temple of 𝗵𝗺 in Cambodia. So lucky enough, I stayed there in the temple. So I met 2 or 3 instructors, include my uncle in there. So they taught me, lucky that's what I learned, they call Khmer. You know, Khmer martial art traditional is a 𝗏 𝗏 Khmer. So include in that style, they have everything from stand up to wrestling to, you know, ground fighting, boxing, weapons. So I'm not complete learning the whole thing completed it, but I just pick up fast. And but in the old day, they not allow you to show anything, any discipline. You not to allow to tell people that you know this, you know that, and that's my culture in Cambodia originally. So I learned that one technique is called 𝗏𝗺𝗀. 𝗏𝗺𝗀 is now a UNESCO recognition around the world, and I'm so grateful that you know, they passed on that skill to me, which I never thought that it, you know, is alive up to date. It's real known throughout the world now. So that's who I am right now. But let me wrap up a little bit about myself during the Khmer Rouge 1975. You know, everyone may know some, but not deep enough. That's the reason I wrote this book. This book is not to make money. This book is not to make me fame. This book is the represent of the human that have no voice, the innocent kid, and plus include almost 3 million people that brutal murder and killed during 4 years, 1975 to 79, which again, I'm so lucky that I'm alive, that have a voice to, you know, tell the next generation what's going on in the past, and hopefully it's not repeat again. That's my my goal. And another thing is, I recommend anybody based on my life experience. I'm not recommend them to follow my footsteps. The reason why, you're not gonna get rich. You're not gonna make $1 million. No, you won't. And but in the heart of myself, in the eye of the innocent people that before they got killed, include my family, my friend, that they look me through the eye, that they asked me to help them before they got killed, before they take them to execution. So that eye, that have a little fire on me, I said, you know what? One day I will fight. I will fight for your voice. So that's why this is the book. This is all about, and it's not about politics. It's not about make money. More about famous. No, this book is real important for everyone, especially if you know if you care about human being. That's it. This is the book is all about, and it's a deep. It's not completely deep. The whole story in there. It's just about 60-70% of my life, because my, you know, my whole life is brutal. I'm not gonna go through that. You know what I witnessed when I was young. You know, too many people. Imagine that you've seen it killing in front of you every day, witness every day. Brutal. I'm talking about, and you know, your brain. It's just like people go to war. A lot of soldiers have a PSD, all those kind of stuff. But lucky, I'm so lucky. I don't have that. It's just the fire inside me to let the people, the innocent people that got killed. That's what I'm fighting for right now. Gonna make a long story short. Lucky I survived I'm not going to go detail it. Went to Thailand, and Thailand refugee camp. It's not like they put you in it's a nice place. No, refugee camp. I mean that they have a fence surrounds. It's just like you in a cage. Pretty much that's it. And they just give you rice to eat, and you have life. That's all. Pretty much you have no education, reach out to do anything. So my life is that's my life. And why I become a fighter in Thailand? I escaped, and that's the only thing that I know to make money to support, to buy some clothes for my parents, my sister. So I had to sneak out to fight in Thailand. And between the Thailand, I'm just making it short again, between the border and Thailand, if you sneak out, the guards shoot you to kill. The same time, they shoot you to kill. They not just stop you, no, they shoot you to kill. That's it. So I sneak out, it missed so many times just because I just, when you in that surviving mode, you not care about those things anymore. It's just like, as long as I have food to eat, whatever, if I got shot today, it's okay. It's just your think about like that all the time, just nothing. So lucky enough, I gonna make it short, okay, again. Lucky enough, stayed there for almost 3 years in the refugee camp. And as a young boy, a young kind of adult coming up now, and you have no education. And I got sponsored to come to United States. And along the way of the, come to United States is not easy. Especially you in the refugee camp. It's in my book. I'm gonna let you know that they took X-ray twice a week. X-ray, your chest X-ray. So make sure you good. You have no TB. You have no disease. You have anything before they sponsor you to United States. Come to United States. So I got stuck there almost 2 years again. Because of, South Asia, they have a positive TB, but it's not carrier. I don't know, you search it, in the back in the old day. So they give you all kind of medication to take it, so that way. But she's not gonna gone because that's Asia, the positive, but you're not a carrier. So finally, after a year, 2 years, they find out, and then they accept it, and they put me. And my life is just continue like that. Came to United States as an adult, become a teenager now. From I like a jungle kid, and they let you loose in United States. Think about that way. How, everything is brand new to your life. The toilet, there's everything, like you never seen it. So they let you loose from there, the culture, the food. So I have difficult time. Even the United States, like, it's look like a heaven to me, but still the people, the culture, the food, the language, everything, you don't fit in, and you have difficult time, and you have no job, and you don't speak the language. That's a life of my life. And then it's blind. It's not like right nowadays, like, everyone come here, you have, Chinese come here, they have a lot of translator already. Cambodian come here, they always have a school translate already. Back in my old day, no. You don't have nothing. You have to learn everything by yourself. So that's the life of me. And that's why I not recommend anybody to follow my footsteps. And soon I have a chance to speak out for the people, for innocent kid, especially the kid my age. That I'm not talking about 10, 20. No, I'm talking about 100 kids in my group. They got killed. Okay, so I'm not talk about 1 or 2, 10. No. I'm talking about 100 kids that they brutal murder. Those I cry for help the last minute before they gone, and they look me to the eye. I cannot close my eyes, just forget it. That's why when I came to United States, I used martial art to bring people together, to let people do good cause together by doing volunteer. I train, I teach since 1984. Before I'm gonna cut this short. I'm intro to the boxing in Olympic 1983. I tried to join Olympic 1983. The reason this disqualified me because of I don't have United States citizen, but I won the state gold medal. I won everything. I'm the top fighter in my state already. But I'm gonna cut that down. And my heart is to make everyone safe. My heart is to give back. And I came to United States not to take advantage of the system, American. And I want to prove to the president of the United States, to the people, the powerful people in United States, that I come here not to take advantage of anything. I just come here to give it back, especially make a community better and safe, especially the kid in the United States. So doing that, I volunteer. I have a little bit of money. I open a gym and let people train for free, especially the kid that need help. So I kind of mentor them, all the kids that need help, have trouble, gangsters, and all kinds of stuff like that. So I did have a lot through my martial art teaching. 35 years helping kid community, and slowly, maturely, and the government saw that and appreciate, but I don't want to recognition. I don't want it. I just want people to know each other about life and what we do here in the United States. And like I said, I dedicated my life just to do that, not to become anything big and stuff like that. So that's what I'm so appreciate that Molly's connect me to the group here. I appreciate, and everyone listening to right now. And if you can do anything next to you, have another kid that need help, I wish that someone give me $1 when I need help. Just $1. I wish when I need help, when I walk on the street alone in Chicago, Illinois, in the United States, they're looking for work, looking for something to do. They know I'm not a lucky person like that in my life. So I wish someone gave me, said, "Kenya, here, $1, go buy something to eat." I wish. So what I want my student to know is, you look around, people smiling, wear clothes nice. We all have issue. But they don't show you. And a little help from life, if you have one person that really need help, in that minute, your heart gonna be start to pounding different way. And $1 million, nothing. No. To have one person, to make them happy, to get a new life that they needed, it's completely different. So that's my messages to the people, and just look around yourself. Don't need to go too far. Just look around to yourself. Every day you walk on the street, next to you, your friend, your family, your cousin, you just look at. Some of them, they don't ask you for help because they're afraid. Like myself, I'm afraid to ask people for help because as a man, right, in Asian, you stand up, you said, you know what, hey, I will make it. I do my own thing, you know, but it's tough. It's tough. So thank you for listening. Again, you know, I opened that for questions, and this is my philosophy of life. I try my best to have possible I can. Thank you, and back to you, Molly. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kenya. What he hasn't told you is he is a teacher, a master teacher. He's trained a lot of people, and he is based in the San Francisco area, and he's helped a lot, especially young women who have a lot of issues, and issues as in they can't walk the street at night from their home or their school and not getting beat up. And so those are the kids that he's been helping to train for free most of the time, and so that they can defend themselves even in America. And we're talking about San Francisco, so it's not too far away. But Kenya has been trained when he was at the temple since 9 years old. So between 9 and now, you can think of it as a very disciplined boxer. And so who knows, we might have it into a story one day. But in the moment, I thank you for your introduction. And who has any questions or would like to learn more about it? I'm hoping to get Kenya to open up, and who knows, one day he might be able to open up a Muay Thai school in India. So we'll see. Any questions?
Just to say thank you for sharing. It's a fascinating story, and thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you. First of all, just thank you for listening. And I know I have a long story to tell, but I just skip, and then you know, I open for questioning. And in the future, and you want to know more what I do for community, or my plan is, please leave you know, send me email or anything, or talk to Molly, and so the best way to reach out to me as well. Yes.
So Kenya is he's one of the things he hasn't mentioned is something that California, and especially San Francisco, is the #1 human trafficker in the world. I don't know if you all know that, but so Kenya is working very hard with some of the senators, some of the ambassadors all over the United States to help bring the human traffickers to light, and what to do to protect yourself, and what to do when you're in a situation. So this is his passion, and this is the things that he's been doing since the 1980s, since he got here to the US. And so that's what he does.
Can I?
Yes, please.
I will be really, it would be right on my part to say that I'm really lost on words after listening to really very heart-touching, very heartwarming, but at the same time, in about 20-25 minutes, what you could explain so many years of your life, we can understand. But first I have to say thank you, and my thanks always starts from Amrish coming to Molly, and then of course now we I also have a very big thank you to Sanjay sir because of various other reasons. Why I'm saying thank you today, especially to Kenya sir, is because almost from about today's afternoon, I will just not take more than 90 seconds. Almost from today afternoon, I was going through, sometimes there is a rough patch, you know, or in my case as an entrepreneur journey, there had been many rough patches. But today was one of those days, a very tough one. And sometimes there's a day when nothing goes right, nothing. I mean, in spite of all your efforts. And the thing comes to your mind, it starts coming to your brain when you're about to do something new or to make a call to even somebody, and your mind says, don't do it because anyway, you are going to get a negative response. So today was that kind of a day. And in India, we have a culture of, you know, we carry our lunch to office. We don't have food courts like what we have in Asia. But, and I mean, of course, why I say this is not because of the lunch or food, but then my wife called a couple of times and she could make out that there's something, you know, one of those days. And so now I just came back and I was almost in that situation where I would probably would have skipped this meeting. But I don't know what. They said there has to be one right step. So I think this was the right step that I came in here. And I am so inspired that I am ready to work for next 24 hours or even 48 hours now. I'm so inspired, so motivated. So I think this is the best thing that could happen today. And as they say, take the first step and things will follow. So I really say thank you to Kenya sir. Thank you to everyone to bring back the life in me today, at least for today. We will see tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you from bottom of my heart.
Awesome. Has raised the hand. So Wendy, can you please introduce yourself first?
Sure. My name is Wendy Cowan. I am a global real estate practitioner here in Orlando, Florida. So we're in a different part of the country than everyone else. But I just wanted to say your story was so inspiring, and thank you for your lifetime of service. And I love recognizing people who really not only want to give back, but they show it through their actions. You know, and you truly exemplify that. So thank you so much for sharing your very inspirational story. You really touched me today.
Thank you so much. Let me jump in just quick. I know I don't have enough time to explain about human trafficking. Let me tell you one story why I did this. Also, 1979, the border of Thailand and Cambodia, the war just over, the Khmer Rouge just disappeared. Not really disappeared. My people, the Cambodian people, looking for something, place to stay, safe, food to eat. And they traveling border the same as me, between Thailand and Cambodia, to look just for rice to eat. They took the family, sleep in the jungle, tree, rains. I witnessed one thing. They kidnapped a young teenager girl and they killed both parents. That's my story. That's why I fight so hard for human trafficking. And thank you.
Thank you so
Sir,
much.
I want to add one thing. Molly, yes, go on.
No, your turn, go.
Okay. So I want to add one thing here. That see what I feel that, you know, life of many people has been like a Ludo, you know, where a dice decide the, you know, fortune of the pieces, but still there is a final destination for someone. Even among the 4 players, one becomes the champion and one becomes the loser. So most of the games is dependent upon the fortune, but still you have to be the winner here. But again, when I see your story is like a chessboard. if we take the negative part of the game, then I see that, a king is there, all the pawns are there. All the pawns have to protect a king who is good for nothing. But if we take it in positive way, but the king is there, that is the root of the game, that is a root of a game, and it has to be protected. You will never see flowers coming out of the root. You will never see fruits coming out of the root, but you will only see the branches coming out of the root. And the root is inside the mud. If the root is destructed, the entire plant will be destructed. That is the story of a root. It has to suffer a lot. It has to suffer a lot, but still it has to stand. And when it stands, it gives life to everything. The flower is from the root, the stem is from the root, the leaves is from the root. If the root is over, the game is over, the tree is over. So thank you very much, whatever you have faced, but the root was very strong. The Victorian effect that you had in you, that is what made you, and now you are inspiring the entire world. So we are very blessed to be interact with you. And thanks to Molly, thanks to IFBIC family that you are with us. So that's all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Does anybody else want to comment or have any other questions?
Yeah, I would like to say something, right, which was, it just reflected when I was kid, right? Northeastern side is full of, they go for boxing, they go for karate classes and all, right? So once, even I was bullied a lot because I was very lean and thin guy, just 32 kgs guy, till the age of, when I was in teen also, right? So then, there was one employee of mine, right? He was a karate, champion, double black belt he was, right? So I used to go to the class. So then, then that confidence, what built me up, right? So slowly I started developing, right? I was there. I learned for 2 years, actually. I broke this finger while fighting, right? So after that, then came the confidence of, me going for a gym classes. Then I started going for, the Thai, what you have said, that I was actually, I applied for it, but I could not go because of, sudden issues at home, right? So all my friends, they are the champions here. And the Northeastern party is very famous for, they fly to Thailand, spend a year or two, and, they start, taking trainings. And there are lots of people here who has already started their, the training sessions and all. So, very inspiring, sir. Very, very inspiring. So it's just a small thing, makes a very big difference, right, in life.
Right.
So, then I started, saying my brother, how to overcome it, right? So that small spark creates a big fire. So this is what I can say. Thank you so much, and pleasure, and welcome to IFBIC.
Thank you so much. Okay, anyone else have any comments or questions? I know we're right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
Not question. A very inspiration story. It inspires a lot, and I too can connect a lot of things. Since I also have a little background of martial art, so it is very good to boost confidence among kids and children. So best wishes for all this coming plans and everything. Nice session.
So Albert is actually a doctor of natural medicine. He's very shy about it, but he came from a very high background also in that, with his family. So his family is a little bit like yours. So yeah, and I see the resemblance. It's just two different countries. But thank you, Albert, for sharing. Anybody else? So Wendy actually. Yep, go ahead.
Wendy had messaged something. I volunteer for local organization that supports women who escaped from human trafficking. That's great. So I think we are done. So Molly, you can invite someone for the concluding this meeting. And sir, welcome to the IFBIC family. We are really blessed to have you as our patron, and we are looking forward, you to open a school in India. And as Molly has said, that we are looking someone to represent India in the Olympics through you, and we are sure we will definitely represent.
Thank you, Amrish. And Dipankar, would you mind do a closing for the IFBIC family for us?
It's an opportunity, and thank you, Molly. Thank you, Amrish, for this. I would like to say that this, though it's just about a couple of months now, but Molly and Amrish, don't kill me for this, because I will say this 100 times. This 15 days passed so fast, or maybe they passed so fast because I'm so much looking forward for this interaction and this Zoom call, because we do it every fortnight, Kinyasa. And every time we are excited. As I genuinely mentioned, today was a situation, but still I was like kind of fighting against the traffic, and I wanted to be here because because 8 o'clock is a time where we are on the street. But once again, thank you for everything, Molly, Amrish, Alok, for organizing this. And especially Amrish, I am seeing a lot of motivation all throughout the week when you're posting very good potential business messages, closures, completions, and collaborations. And believe me, though they are meant for all, but I'm sure everybody is getting inspired that particular day to go for a kill somewhere. Kill in a good sense for their work, for the success. And I think we look forward for many more potential things. And as in if I give my personal view, we are about 4 years and a half company into international logistics, where we of course are having offices and partner offices basically in about 203 locations globally. And we are trying to establish every day there is a new challenge. And currently I'm going through a different level of challenge, which Amrish knows, Sanjay sir knows. So we are taking baby steps there and climbing up. I have been given this opportunity to close it officially for the first time. So I hope I am on the right track, but still I'm going a little bit haywire because this is the first time. And I once again thank you all. And I see some new faces, of course, Sudhir sir and all, as we had not met. Thank you, sir, that we have also got interacted. And Umesh ji is still, I think, driving. Aditya sir, thank you for this. And of course, Jackie, Wendy, we have been in touch regularly and through different meetings. And Alok, it was a great meeting you also, sir. Last Saturday over here. It was nice. And once again, my closure cannot be complete without once again saying thank you from the bottom of my heart, Kenya, sir. It is not going to get over. It is just like a seed that you have sown today, and it just has to bloom. This is again, I never decided to say this, but this is coming all from the heart. So, and I'm going to definitely share today's special meeting with my parents, especially my dad, and he is definitely going to love it. Only one question, this book, where we can, seek this from, then definitely we would like to have few copies. Amrish sir, if we can take it forward as an IFBIC thing together collectively. Thank you once again. Thank you again. And again, pleasure. Sorry, I got interrupted.
No, sir, we will try to make the book available in India. And as I have experience of publishing industry for 6 years, so that will work for me. So Kenya sir want to say something in the end?
Yes. Yeah.
I just want to say that, if you want to know more about me, just Google my full name, 𝗤𝗄𝗆, K-E-N-Y-A, last name Praj, P-R-A-C-H. And the book is on Amazon and on all the, Barnes Nobles everywhere. But the most important is want to know my story a little deeper, just Google my full name and it will come up. And
I will send some links,
okay, great, thank
all
you.
the articles, yeah, that you have on the internet. So that will be coming. So I can share it with the IFBIC families. But, thank you so much, everyone, for attending, and have a good night, and see you next time. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night from
Thank
India.
you all.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a good weekend.